get right back up on the bridge and you want your notes to pop out, have a real tight sound. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing twice, and then when I strum, I let up the palm mute and just let it strum normal like this. So you might want to just practice that for a little bit. Just a cool rock groove. Okay, and then you're going to apply that to a G, which here's our G bass note on the 6th string. Same thing. And then last but not least, D. Here we're moving to the open 4th string. Okay, so let's put it all together slowly. Now notice this song begins on an A minor chord, and it's important as you're playing by ear to learn to distinguish the difference between a major sounding chord and a minor sounding chord. So you might just want to try this for a second here and play an A major chord. Again, all my fingers now are on the 2nd fret, 2, 2, 2. And then notice when we go to the minor that we take this note on the 2nd fret, which is a C sharp, we lower it a half step, and we get A minor. So it's really just one note difference between the A major and the A minor. But very different sounds, you know, if you're playing and you're trying to play a song by ear and you're playing an A major chord against a recording or someone else that's playing a minor, it's a big clash, but it's just one note. So that's a great way of trying to figure out a tune. Let's say you figured out, okay, we were talking about trying to play bass notes against the recording. If you figure out that, say, the bass note of this Tom Petty example is A, and you go, okay, does it go like this? Or did it go? Now immediately my ear, you know, tells me that it's a minor. So what you might want to do is, so you can get to that point, is play against the recording, play that note, that one note that makes it major. C sharp, or is it C natural? And ask yourself, okay, what sits right? What feels like it sounds right? And if one is sounding, you know, really dissonant or warbly to your ear, then that's probably not the one. You want to make sure that you get the right chord in there. The next two examples are in the style of Jimi Hendrix, The Wind Cries Mary, and Hey Joe. Here we're going to be applying a little bit of bar chords and all of our cage chords, which we discussed in the beginning of this course on the first DVD. So this will reinforce those basic open shapes. Here we go. And what we're going to do here is we're going to play on the upbeats, on the and, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have an E, and then we're going to wrap it up with a big G, G, going back to C, which is the 5 chord to 1. Okay, so let's see if we can put all this together. Changing chords, syncopation, analysis. We're getting a lot accomplished here. Here we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. So many tunes use this strumming pattern. It's one of the most common in music. And we've got a quarter note here, 1, then we play 2 eighth notes, 2 and don't play beat 3, and then come back in on and 4 and. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and da, 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 da. And it's a great pattern, and it's something I think in particular to work on for that sort of feel-good, you know, campfire-y, big acoustic guitar strummy sound. Like. This next example is in the style of Green Day. The song reference is Time of Your Life. And we're going to take the same exact rhythm that we used on the previous song, 1,